What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here. Oh my goodness gracious. I did not think I was gonna make a video like this. I didn't think I was gonna talk about this topic, but it's getting really out of hand. In case you're not on TikTok or SwiftTok, I have held my tongue on this topic for a very long time because I think it is wildly inappropriate to talk about another celebrity's sexuality, assumed straightness, gayness, queerness, any of it. But I honestly have been led to make this video because of the amount of people I'm seeing on TikTok and people asking me about it and just like the fights that are happening over on SwiftTok that just make me upset. And I mean, I can't imagine if Taylor saw this, how she feels. There's just so much to pick apart. I wanted to make a video on my main channel talking to you guys about this and get your thoughts. I know that the YouTube Swifties are a little different than Stan Twitter, Stan Tumblr, and SwiftTok. So I'm very curious. Seeing the title of this video before you even see anything, comment down below right now, what do you think I'm talking about? Because this isn't a new rumor, new speculation. This has been happening ever since Karlie Kloss and Taylor were best friends, and now they're not friends anymore, and people, there's just so much to dig into this, you guys, so freaking much. Also, I'm going to attempt to start to make a different type of content on my channel, different and faster content to kind of keep up with the world, and as it changes, I am going to try to make this feel like a live stream with minimal editing. I only have 2 hands. They are still quite broken, and I have a bunch of other topics that I want to talk about. Like my next video that I'm filming right after this is going to be about the vinyl drama. Have you heard about the vinyl drama and capitalism? There's so many different things that I want to talk about, and I don't want to put them all in one video. I want to do it in a bunch of different videos as well as on my TikTok. Make sure you're following me there, by the way, guys. I just hit 3,000 and it's very exciting. So yeah, hi, I'm Lauren. If you're new here, I talk about all things lifestyle, mostly pop culture and Taylor Swift, to be honest with you, but I do have some lifestyle videos coming. I just moved in with my boyfriend and I'm working on editing my empty house tour. This is a whole new place in case you're new here. Also forgot to include this in the video, but I need your help making my next video. Please send an email to asklaurenlipman@gmail.com. I'm doing a little advice column. What do you need advice on? Your love life, school, anything, literally anything at all. Let me know if you want it to be anonymous or not. I'll talk a little bit more about this at the end of the video, but I wanted to put a little clip in here at the beginning too. So send an email and you might see your name in my next video. Okay, thanks. Guys, this rumor, okay. So today I went live on my TikTok as I was getting ready. Let me know in the comments if you were part of that. Thank you very much for joining me because I really wanted to get your points of view on this. I also asked you guys on Twitter. I wrote, okay, have you guys heard about the vinyl drama or nah? Swiftie TikTok is different than Swiftie Twitter, I'm gonna leave that in there, then Swiftie Twitter, and it's hard to tell what is actually bothering people versus what videos just get more views. So yes, no, vinyl drama, have you heard of it? Are you bothered? Let me know so I can respond. Thank you to everybody who did respond because overwhelmingly people are confused about the different dramas that are happening. And honestly, I really just wanted to address one topic in today's video, but I might be addressing the other part of the vinyl drama. I don't know. I just want to know right off the bat, have you heard of this? Before I get into it all, just let me know in the comments. All right, we're gonna dive right into this. I've got screenshots and things and messages that I just need to share with you guys, but I do need to let you know that my incredible Patreon is having a Midnight's album release party, and today I actually just released my full hour-long reaction to Taylor Swift's sit-down conversation at TIFF. I will be working on an edited version for YouTube and TikTok, but right now I can only do what I can do, and that is this video and that. So yeah, if you're looking for other like-minded Swifties to celebrate this new release with, come and join the Patreon. We've got a whole Discord server. Anyways, let's dive into this. Like I said, today I went live on TikTok to get your guys' point of view. I asked you guys on Twitter, and I also turned to my incredible Discord community on my Patreon. There are a lot of members of the LGBTQIA+ community in my Patreon, and again, this is a topic that I've known existed, the Kaylor stans. That's not new. That's been around for a very long time. I have never wanted to address it because I don't really like to feed into nasty rumors, conspiracy theories. And again, I am heterosexual. I'm straight. I have felt uncomfortable talking about this. And SwiftTok can be a little brutal sometimes. Like I have felt honestly like a little bullied by some people, not like targeted, but just like, you're straight, you're not allowed to have opinions or thoughts on this. So I've just kind of backed off because I'm like, yo, it's hard for me to get involved, but it's just at this point now, it's just getting too insane when people are racking up millions of views about really damaging rumors, creating merch around it. Like, there is just something that being a Swiftie used to be, and I'm like, I don't want TikTok to come in here and ruin it. I don't know. Honestly, something that really made me feel like I do want to address and give my thoughts on these crazy rumors is the fact that Rolling Stone made an article called "Some Taylor Swift Stans Hunt for Clues to Queerness in Promos for New Album Midnight's Logline They Won't Give Up." I understand that when you do read the article, it talks about how like these people are reaching, really reaching. It's so hard for me to talk about this unscripted because I am not trying to offend anyone. I can understand that younger Swifties who are a part of the LGBTQIA plus community, how you want to see your idol, you want to see yourself in your idol, and I can understand that. So this isn't like a new thing. It's more so how far it's gone now that I'm really feeling like I need to speak up. Because yeah, I mean, Rolling Stones started it, and I feel like I want to help finish it. It's just getting very weird and damaging, and like, there will always be toxic people in any fandom, but any time that I can kind of like put my opinions out there and kind of help tamper down the crazy and the conspiracies, I want to help do that. Cause yeah, this is not a new rumor. When Karlie Kloss and Taylor Swift did that magazine cover, everyone was like, oh my God, they're in a relationship. I recently heard that some people thought that Taylor Swift and Diana Agron were in a relationship once because of something. And it's just like, might I remind you of Taylor Swift's tweet back when she used to do real tweets and not just her promo marketing tweets. Back in 2014, Taylor Swift tweeted out, "As my 25th birthday present from the media, I'd like for you to stop accusing all my friends of dating me. #thirsty." She might have been referring to when she went out to lunch with like Ed Sheeran at the time, but this was around the time of like all these weird rumors and Kaylor stans, and it just turned into this weird divisive thing where people believe that Reputation was actually about Karlie Kloss and not actually about Joe, which, you know, art is art and you can project your life onto it in any way as long as it's not damaging to other people and harmful and bullying. But right now, that just feels like what we're at, you guys. Okay, so what happened with this album release to make everyone this rumor just kind of run rampant again? Well, I personally was like, maybe it's because this is one of, yes, TikTok was around when Folklore and Evermore dropped, but I feel like Swift Talk has become a whole other thing since then. There are a lot of Taylor Swift fans out there that believe that certain things about Folklore and Evermore pointed to signs that she was coming out as gay in there too. And again, I guess I'm not here to like squash people's dreams. I'm just here to, I don't even know how to like say this. I feel uncomfortable and I hope that I am not upsetting anyone, but I really want to give you guys the facts. That's what I want to do right now. So, Taylor Swift announced Midnight's album release, October 21st, a couple more sleeps, so freaking excited. And then, as she always does, she released different album versions, different colors, different pictures on each vinyl, on each CD. She always does things like this, deluxe version, yada yada. When she announced Lavender Haze, the exclusive deluxe version that's available at Target, it has this gorgeous lavender marbled color that I actually purchased and I'm so excited to get it. This upset a lot of Swifties in the LGBTQIA community, and I've been trying to understand why, and I think I am getting closer to understanding why. Also, from here on out, I'm going to refer to people in that community of Swifties as they refer to themselves as gaylers. I thought that the term gayler meant that people thought that Taylor Swift was gay. I am now learning that there are Swifties who call themselves gaylers, like a gay Taylor Swift fan, and I learned today that there's a new term called heterosexual Swifties. And before I go on, I don't understand the need to divide us. One of the reasons I'm making this video is because I'm watching people bully each other on their sexualities. Like I'm watching gay Swifties bully straight Swifties, and it's like, it's very confusing and it is very harmful and so unnecessary. We are Swifties. We are an umbrella term of Swifties. I don't understand why you feel the need to create negativity around it. I'm not saying that if you are a gay Taylor Swift fan, that you can't find truth that relates to your life in her music. I'm not saying that at all. Interpret her music as you will. What I'm saying is not right is to bully other people for not agreeing with your crazy conspiracy theories. And there's just people who are just taking it way too far. Because I have a large audience on YouTube, I'm not going to call out specific TikTokers, but you might know who I'm referencing. I don't know, I'm assuming there's more than one, but there's like one specific person I'm referring to who started to refer to Swifties who want her to be gay as like refugees in the Ukrainian war, saying that Taylor Swift just dropped a Russian bomb on us. Highly, highly inappropriate. I might even get demonetized for saying that here. I don't know in what world, like sure, it's fun to be dramatic, but not like that. There are people dying. There are people losing their lives, limbs, houses, jobs. You should not be making jokes about an artist dropping music for you and relating it to this. I've got chills everywhere talking this because it makes me so freaking angry. Words matter, words hurt. I can understand that you can be upset about whatever's going on in any artist fandom, but do not relate it to a war. Your privilege is speaking when you say things like that, all right? First things first. I told you, I'm not really going on a script on this. I'm trying to just get this video out there. I'm already at 14 minutes and I want to edit this very, very minimally. So, when Taylor released the lavender version of Midnights, the Gaylors took it as a sign that Taylor Swift was secretly sending them a message about Taylor Swift being a lesbian and that she was going to come out in this album. Apparently, lavender is known as a lesbian color. This is news to me as a heterosexual person. I did not know that. Lavender is one of my favorite colors. It's all over my entire life. It's one of my brand colors. I didn't know that, but I guess it is well known among the community. Thank you to the amazing people in my Patreon and Discord for educating me on this topic. Apparently the term lavender marriage is when a lesbian gets married to a man for public appearances, and this man serves as her beard and the heterosexual idea that she can hide behind so that she can be gay in secret. That's news to me, but this concept has been around for a while. There's a lot of people who think Tom Cruise is gay, John Travolta, etc., etc. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I just wanted to talk about the validity of the word lavender and the color lavender because I had never known that this was a queer color or that it was a thing in the lesbian community. I will also like to point out, as other queer people have commented on, no person, race, group gets to own a color. I'm just putting that out there. So after she released the lavender edition, Swifties started freaking out, being like, oh my God, she's coming out, she's coming out. And then literally the next day, Taylor gave us an explanation that I'm going to show you right now of where she got the term lavender haze from. She's been doing this for a couple of the tracks to kind of build some hype for it. Let's see what she has to say.
Lavender Haze is track 1 on Midnights, and I happened upon the phrase lavender haze when I was watching Mad Men, and I looked it up because I thought it sounded cool, and it turns out that it's a common phrase used in the 50s where they would just describe being in love. Like, if you were in the lavender haze, then that meant that you were in that all-encompassing love glow, and I thought that was really beautiful. And I guess theoretically, when you're in the lavender haze, you'll do anything to stay there and not let people bring you down off of that cloud. And I think a lot of people have to deal with this now, not just like quote unquote public figures, because we live in the era of social media, and if the world finds out that you're in love with somebody, they're gonna weigh in on it. Like my relationship for 6 years, we've had to dodge weird rumors, tabloid stuff, and we just ignore it. And so this song is sort of about the act of ignoring that stuff to protect the real stuff. I hope you guys like it.
She looks so great in that video. So, okay, Taylor literally explained where she got the term lavender haze from. There are also Swiftie fan accounts that have found the exact scene in Mad Men where he's talking about being the lavender haze, like a Cloud9 thing. Even though Taylor explained where lavender haze came from, apparently some Swifties on TikTok did not let up on this idea that she is sending them a message that she's coming out as gay. I also saw this TikTok and I just think she explains it so perfectly. Thank you for giving me permission to show this on my channel.
So I want to give my opinion on this whole lavender haze queerbaiting discourse that's happening in the Taylor Swift fandom right now. So if you don't know what's happening, a lot of Swifties are mad at Taylor Swift because she called the first track of her new album, Midnight's, Lavender Haze, and they're saying lavender is an inherently lesbian term, and she is queerbaiting or appropriating queer culture by using that term in her song title. I think this has to be literally one of the worst takes I've ever seen on this app. The first TikTok I saw about it literally made me laugh out loud. I did not think the person was serious. First of all, me, a queer woman who studies women's gender and sexuality studies, did not even know that lavender was a queer term.
Okay.
And to be honest, I think most people didn't know that.
I'm going to read a message from someone in my Patreon Discord who also identifies as queer because I really think that she summed it up perfectly. Sarah said, "The weird part is not believing Taylor's words about her 6-year relationship." I'm gonna read that again. The weird part is not believing Taylor's words about her 6-year relationship. If she's anything other than straight, that is her business. But her relationship is the real deal. I don't know how people can see how she's finally feeling safe and happy and not wanting to share that with us. For me, the beauty of Taylor's music is the way we can all project our lives onto it, and certain songs become about us over time. So of course there's songs that I read in a gay way, but there's also songs that are about a romantic relationship that I relate to my parents or whatever. Sarah summed it up beautifully. I also want to read some other comments that you guys left me on my TikTok live stream today. Someone with the username Midnight's Folklore said, like, as an LGBT person, I know how much it hurts to be speculated about. So I don't know how people do this and have a clear conscience. Agreed. 100% agree. Someone else named Betty Grace M said, I am queer and lavender is a queer symbol, but Taylor specifically said it was about something else. When I'm using the terms like I'm talking to the gay Swifties in the community, I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to the specific people who are taking it too far, because not everybody is, but there are some that are just gaining hundreds of thousands of views, spreading a very harmful rumor. And it's one thing to ask a question and say, is she? Is she? And it's another thing to be like, you just dropped a Russian bomb on us, girl, in order to sensationalize, get more people on your side. I'm like watching people fight in the comments on TikTok, and it's just like, if I was a young kid, a young Swiftie, and I was struggling with my sexuality, TikTok would not feel like a safe place for me. And that's just, I thought Gen Z was so woke, and I've been very impressed with this new generation of people being so open and outspoken, and Taylor Swift has led such an incredible example of how to be an ally, and that it's not okay to queerbait. It's just, it's been very, very interesting and strange to watch all of this go down, because there's conspiracy theories, guys, that you can take with a grain of salt, and then there's just like damaging, hurtful rumors. I also would like to point out, like I said, this is not a new rumor. Everyone was so convinced that the Lover album meant that she was coming out. It was full of rainbows and it was all about acceptance. Don't step on my crown and my gown. And she just was so open. And she just had everyone of every sexuality, gender, size, shape, race involved in these music videos. And it's like, as a straight person, I took this as like, what an amazing, badass example she's setting, that like, not all of your friends need to look the same, date the same people as you. You don't even have to understand if someone's straight, gay, non-binary, all of these different things, and that it's a spectrum. That like, I just don't want people who are taking it too far to take this beautiful thing that Taylor has done and is continuing to do and ruin that. I want to bring you back to a Tumblr post that someone specifically asked Taylor, and she specifically responded, okay? This is June 14th, 2019, going from the Tumblr post to her divine, I don't know how Tumblr works. I tried hard to learn, but it's really tough. So someone wrote and tagged Taylor, hey, not to question you, but you do know there's a leaked concept that you and Katy Perry dress as fries and a burger and that you kiss. You do know that's dumb, right? Please tell me you know it's dumb. Also, this isn't me making jokes. If there is indeed a scene like that, you need to cut it right now before it airs, because it's genuinely a really bad idea, seriously. Taylor Swift responded to this. Do you know how many tags that she gets on the daily? I can't even imagine. My phone breaks at the thought of it. She responded. Taylor Swift, with her own words, responded. Like, if there's any part of this video that you take with you and share with people, share this. Taylor Swift responded and said, guys, that is absolutely false. To be an ally is to understand the difference between advocating and baiting. Anyone trying to twist this positivity into something it isn't needs to calm down. It costs $0 to not step on our gowns. Those are Taylor Swift's words. I think she's gone through enough in her life where people don't believe her. I think she's gone to court because she believes that women deserve to be believed to her words. Like, I personally do not believe that Taylor Swift is gay. I believe that she's straight. However, if there is a part of her deep down that is bisexual or queer, that is her freaking business. She is in a happy heterosexual relationship right now, and it is just so not our business. Like, I kind of hate that I even had to just say that, but I know that people will be like, well, Lauren, what do you think? What do you think? I'm telling you what I think. And I'm also telling you that we just don't need to be talking about this anymore. Like, it's damaging. It's so hard for me. I understand, or I can understand how battery died, so that means I gotta wrap this up. I can understand that I don't understand what it's like to be young on the internet struggling with my sexuality. So I can understand how some people, you get bored, and conspiracy theories are fun, man. Do you know what my channel is based on? But like, it's just, this is getting out of hand. I wanted to say something. Do you guys not remember what the media did to Rebel Wilson? Do you not remember this? A media publication contacted Rebel Wilson and said, hi, we know that you're gay and we're gonna out you tomorrow. So Rebel Wilson had to come out before she wanted to, before she felt ready. There's no other reason that we need to know from Rebel besides the fact that it's her life, her sexuality, her people. But she had to do that anyway to get in front of it. How f***ed up and horrible is that? It's really, really horrible. Like, I feel like I've just been ranting for the last however long this is. I wanted to make this a quick video in response, but like, it's angering to me to see that other people in our fandom are trying to bully others, put others down. There's nothing wrong with certain conspiracy theories, but it's when you take it too far. Don't take it too far to the point of damaging someone. Like, Taylor Swift already doesn't want to share a lot about her personal life with us. You are doing all Swifties a disservice by furthering this rumor and taking it so personally. Art is art to be determined and resonating with you and your life and the things going on in your life. And I can understand. I've had some very sane people in my life try to explain to me the Kaylor drama of how they really think that Taylor and Karlie Kloss were dating, and then people thought that her and Diana Agron were, and it's just, unless Taylor Swift specifically says that she's into women, I think we need to stop assuming that. I have never assumed that she has been, but like, I've just seen it way too much. And I just don't think it's nice. And it's a way to divide Swifties. We are all here because we love her music. Can we just get back to that? Like, there's a lot of toxic people in the Justin Bieber fandom, and I don't want to be like them, but you guys need to stop doing this. And it's not that deep. It's just really not that deep. I did want to touch a little bit on the other part of the vinyl drama, but I actually think I'm just gonna take that to TikTok and to my next YouTube video because I'm trying to bring you more content, pack one topic into a video, and just hopefully post a little bit more and edit a little bit less. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, or I don't know, maybe share it with someone who needs to hear this. Do you remember what happened with Camila and Lauren from Fifth Harmony when people were speculating rumors? It's not nice. It's not a nice thing to do. Anyone's sexuality, how they feel about other genders is up to them. And it's not up to you to speculate. It's not cool. It's not trendy. And it really sucks that people are getting so many views about it on TikTok. And I feel hypocritical saying it, but I feel like you have to watch this whole video to understand my stance on this. All right. I hope that answered everyone's questions, and I really am dying to know your guys' thoughts. If you're heterosexual, if you're straight, if you're a Gaylor stan or a Hetler, I don't feel the need to divide us personally. I'm heterosexual and I'm a Swiftie, but I'm just a Swiftie. Like, I don't feel the need to create this divide. We are all here and we're all excited, and I just want to get back to that. The positivity, the new album, the new songs, like, oh my goodness, I got worked up, y'all. But I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. And if you have any more TikToks tweets, reels, just, you know where to contact me, at Lauren Lipman on all platforms. Guys, I'm so happy I didn't forget to do this. I am trying to start some type of little advice column on my YouTube channel. So I want you to send an email to this email right here on the screen. It is asklaurenlipman@gmail.com. I want to give you advice. I want to be your big sister. I want to be your mentor in this sense. Ask me any advice, anonymously or not anonymously, and I'm going to answer it for you. I've been talking about starting my podcast for a very long time, and I'm trying to just do one thing at a time and just do what feels right. So I want to come to you guys. What kind of advice can I answer for you about life, school, work, following your dreams, boys, girls, college, living in LA, anything, adulthood, finances, literally ask me anything. Let me know if you want it to be anonymous or not anonymous, and you will know very, very soon if I choose to answer it on a YouTube video. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous to try and show you guys a little more unfiltered Lauren, unedited Lauren. I hope you like it and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you found a little bit of value in it, please make sure you leave it a like, comment your thoughts down below, and make sure to subscribe to my vlog channel and just all the other places, you know the drill. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and just please stay positive. Like, we are the only ones in the Swiftie fandom, you watching right now, who can help spread positivity. Like, just be kind to others, okay? Okay, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.